Let's talk about Parks and Recreation, Cheryl. I know that's a big way that the City of Melbourne interacts with Brevard Public School System. I know you've got some initiatives going on. Tell us about them.
Sure, absolutely. Our Parks and Recreation Department started a couple of years ago with a big push, a big rebranding push. They went from calling themselves Leisure Services to Play Melbourne Parks and Recreation to give people more of an idea of how many fun things you can do and how active our Parks and Recreation offerings are. We have multiple recreation centers, we have tons of parks. There's just lots to do, but we weren't shouting about it. We weren't talking about it so much. And another thing we wanted to do was to really get the business community involved and to engage with our other partners, like Health First and Brevard Public Schools. So we brought in a really amazing, dynamic marketing and sponsorship outreach person, and she, along with our director and our other staff there, just did a tremendous job rebranding the department. Signage, T-shirts, all those kinds of things. They did a video showcasing, everything from foot golf to Pee Wee basketball to, just having a nice picnic in one of our parks, all the different things you can do. A big push of this, of course, as we talked about earlier, was Riverview Park. As Rick mentioned, it's a park people just drive by. It's parallel to US 1, but it's not on US 1. It doesn't have US 1 frontage, so it's really easy to just miss it. And what can happen with public spaces, nice, beautiful, open public spaces that go underutilized, they kind of get abandoned to neglect and really crime and some other things that can go on in these big open spaces that no one's paying attention to. So a few years back, our city council approved a big master plan to just totally revitalize that park. And we're beginning to see in the past couple of years a lot of these pieces come together. One is this, it's a playground, but really it's a play structure is what they like to call it, because it's this unique, very elaborate, colorful, fun playground for kids to come play on. So we tried to draw a lot of attention to the fact that that opened up a year ago. We had a public event, we talked to the press, and we did that. But we also wanted to give people a reason to keep coming back. And so the partnership, one of the many things that we've done with Brevard Public Schools is we've created this program called Playdate. And what this is, it's a structured field trip program where once a month a different group of elementary school children comes from a different school, and they come and they play on the playground, and they play, like, our director likes to call it old school games like tag and things like that get the kids running around and having a lot of fun outside. And then Health First partnered with us on this to provide a healthy lunch for the kids. So then they go and have lunch sponsored by Health First underneath one of our shaded pavilions. And this way we're getting the teachers, the children to know about this fun space where they can go. So hopefully they're going there, the kids are coming with their families on the weekends. We've also added these shade canopies for additional seating. We're going to be adding new restroom facilities. We've got this new trail. There's some other improvements still in the works, but it's taking some time. We're going after grant money and things like that. But the Playdate program's been great. Brevard Public School has been this amazing partner with that. And it's had a lot of success. Usage of the park has really skyrocketed, and we're hoping with the addition of the farmers market, they'll just bring more people there, and because it truly is, as Rick mentioned, it's a hidden gem.